Good evening, and thank you for joining the show. My name is Linda Wu. Whether you are watching from the United States, Canada, Australia, Europe, South Korea, Japan, New Zealand, or anywhere else, welcome to our show. Tonight we here to discuss an important questions. Why should overseas Khmer people become involved in you probably hear this, KOCA, the Khmer Overseas Citizen Assembly. Please take a moment to like, share, and invite your friend, family to join this live discussions. I'm gonna play a video of myself. It's in Khmer, but it has an English subtitle. Encourage you to register with KOCA, and we will talk about what is KOCA, why KOCA is created, why should overseas Khmer people care, what challenges in Cambodia right now that we are facing, and how can the diaspora, which is us that living overseas, contribute to help Cambodia, and how do we register and participate in KOCA. So let me play the video first, and then I will welcome my guests in a bit. Trong rịp xưa, lục ta lục gì ông phu minh ông phồn chỉ tì cờ rục.ពេលនេះមិនមែនជាពេលដែលពលរដ្ឋខ្មែរនៅក្រៅប្រទេសនៅឈរស្ងៀមទេទោះបីយើងនៅឆ្ងាយពីប្រទេសកម្ពុជាមែនក៏ប៉ុន្តែបេះដូងរបស់យើងនៅជាមួយប្រទេសកម្ពុជាជានិច្ចបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះយើងដឹងថាប្រទេសកម្ពុជាមានបញ្ហាជាច្រើនហើយបញ្ហាដ៏ធំនោះគឺបញ្ហាបាត់បង់ទឹកដីយើងធ្លាប់អានសៀវភៅប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រហើយយើងដឹងថាប្រទេសយើងកាន់តែតូចទៅពីព្រោះយើងបានបាត់បង់ទឹកដីទៅប្រទេសជិតខាងបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះការបាត់បង់ទឹកដីនៅតែបន្តដូច្នេះការចូលរួមរបស់បងប្អូនក្នុងការការពារទឹកដីមានសារៈសំខាន់មែនទែនហើយមួយទៀតតែបញ្ហាដ៏ធំមួយដែលក្តៅគគុកគឺការបញ្ហាឆបោកអនឡាញបញ្ហាឆបោកអនឡាញនេះគឺប៉ះពាល់ដល់កិត្តិយសដល់សន្តិសុខហើយដល់សេដ្ឋកិច្ចប្រទេសកម្ពុជាគេឈ្មោះរបស់ប្រទេសកម្ពុជាគឺស្អុយគគុកលើឆាកអន្តរជាតិពេលណាដែលឈ្មោះយើងស្អុយប្រទេសយើងឈ្មោះស្អុយដូច្នេះមិនត្រឹមតែប៉ះពាល់ដល់ស្ថាប័នរដ្ឋទេការប៉ះពាល់គឺប៉ះពាល់ដល់ប្រជាជនយើងប្រជាជនខ្មែរនៅក្នុងនិងក្រៅប្រទេសដូច្នេះហើយប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រមិនចាំយើងទេនាងខ្ញុំអំពាវនាវឲ្យបងប្អូនមានការចូលរួមក្នុងការក្រាបឈរទាំងអស់គ្នាដូច្នេះសំណួរថ្ងៃនេះមិនមែនថាតើយើងអាចធ្វើអ្វីបានកុំតែសំណួរគួរថាតើយើងនឹងធ្វើអីថ្ងៃនេះចម្លើយគឺយើងនឹងចូលរួមចុះឈ្មោះជាមួយសភាពលរដ្ឋខ្មែរនៅក្រៅប្រទេសការចូលរួមនេះគឺជាការបង្ហាញថាយើងមិននៅស្ងៀមយើងមិនបោះបង់ហើយយើងត្រៀមខ្លួនជានិច្ចក្នុងការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរពិតប្រាកដនៅប្រទេសកម្ពុជាហើយនាងខ្ញុំយល់ថាបងប្អូននៅតែព្រួយបារម្ភក្នុងការចុះឈ្មោះពីព្រោះសុវត្ថិភាពរបស់បងប្អូនហើយការព្រួយបារម្ភនេះសមហេតុផលហើយនាងខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់ថាការចុះឈ្មោះនេះត្រូវបានរក្សាជាសម្ងាត់ 100%ព័ត៌មានផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនរបស់បងប្អូនត្រូវបានការពារយ៉ាងរឹងមាំដោយប្រព័ន្ធឯករាជ្យយើងមិនលក់យើងមិនផ្ទេរយើងមិនចែកចាយយើងមិនចែករំលែកព័ត៌មានផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនរបស់បងប្អូនទៅនរណាម្នាក់ឬស្ថាប័នណាមួយជាពិសេសយើងមិនចែកចាយព័ត៌មានផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនរបស់បងប្អូនទៅរបបទីក្រុងភ្នំពេញឡើយដូច្នេះនាងខ្ញុំសូមអំពាវនាវឲ្យបងប្អូនប្រជាពលរដ្ឋក្រៅប្រទេសទាំងអស់ក្រោកឈរឡើងចូលរួមក្នុងការចុះឈ្មោះសម្លេងរបស់បងប្អូនមានតម្លៃមែនទែនពេលណាយើងចូលរួមទាំងអស់គ្នាអន្តរជាតិមិនអាចមើលរំលងសម្លេងរបស់យើងឡើយដូច្នេះហើយការចូលរួមរបស់បងប្អូនក្នុងការការពារប្រទេសរបស់យើងហើយអនាគតរបស់ប្រទេសកម្ពុជាត្រូវការឲ្យបងប្អូនចូលរួមហើយនឹងឈរជាមួយគ្នាចា៎I do not know why my screen is small, but let me try to figure it out. Oh, okay. Thank you for watching the show. I finally figured out. Okay, so I have a wonderful guest. He haven't been here for a while, but he know all about KOCA. He's very involved regarding KOCA. And also, I want to read a little bit. like I said, tonight we will talk about what exactly is KOCA. KOCA is stand for Khmer Overseas Citizen Assembly. And also I have a wonderful guest, Mr. Sophoan Seng. He will be here to explain more detail. Okay, before we do anything out, let me welcome him, and so that way he can explain to you and explain to everyone, and hopefully, not hopefully, and I hope by the end of the show you are clear and you will how to register yourself, register your family and friend who's consider themselves Khmer, have Khmer blood over 18. So let me bring out Mr. Sophoan Seng. I seem to have a technical difficulty. Let me see.
I can see myself, Linda. Hello.
Yeah, I can see you too, but I only see like a little portion of it. Let me think. Why is it that my why is it that only a portion of what I'm saying it? Why I only see the square like that? Let me see.
Yeah, I think you removing the page koec.net first. Maybe it's still you can stop sharing.
Let me think. I did not. It's not sharing. Sorry, everyone, for the technical difficulty. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah. There we go.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Sophoan, to the show. You are from Canada. How you been? It's been a while since you've been on the show.
Yeah, thank you, Linda, for taking a chance for me to have joining your show today. It has been a while, but life is busy, and today I'm happy to join your show again, and I hope everyone join together today. Thank you. And it's rainy over here, but I hope over there is also summer as well.
It is summer. It's not quite summer, but we are getting hot. In California, I'm on the West Coast, so we are a little warmer than in the East Coast. But anyhow, thank you, Mr. Sophoan Seng. We here today our important topic, and it's something that very important for us overseas called KOCAS, which is Khmer Overseas Citizen Assembly. It is a global movement that bring Cambodian living overseas together into a one unified voice. So through KOCA, Cambodian overseas can register, participate in elections, and help form a representative assembly. So the goal is to create a platform. In short, is for the Cambodian overseas. And when I talk about Cambodian overseas, as of right now, we have it started in April, right, Mr. Sophoan? So that way you can explain when it started and what is KOCA. Can you explain some more to what I already brushed up a little bit for our audience?
Thank you, Linda. KOCA K is representing for Khmer, O representing for overseas, and A C citizenship citizens, sorry, and A assembly. So Khmer Overseas Citizens Assembly. In Khmer term, we call Sapir Khmer Kravate, Saboko, short term. In English, abbreviation is KOCA or KOCA. So this is a very important movement for Cambodian community diaspora around the world, especially those 9 regions that we campaign to set up the election campaign to create a Cambodian assembly overseas. So the Cambodian assemblies overseas will play a very vital role to bring positive change to Cambodian abroad as well as Cambodian inside the country. So your question regarding KOCA, right now we are going to have registration. We campaign since April 10th, like you mentioned. for the registration to vote. And until today, there are many people registered already. And you see the timeline here, clearly articulated and indicated the infrastructure and the timeline. So started from June 1st, we also accept the registration for the candidate, so stand for election for the timeline, and the registration for voter and for candidates will be renewed or extended until September 15. So September 15 will be closed, and to issue the valid ballot and also issue the valid candidates, and the candidate will be publicly updated in the website KOCA.net, like website here that you are showing. And October 1st we start election, and the result we are expecting to declare the result in October 23rd, 2026. So this is the brief summary for the timelines according to your question, Linda.
Thank you, Mr. Sophoan. Let me see. I did drop the link to the website for our audience that want to know more about KOCA from the website. Let me say that KOCA is in an effort to establish a representative body for Khmer people living overseas. So this is about, it's not about Cambodian living in Cambodia, about us, because for decades, Khmer community have spread across the globe. We know Khmer in Europe, basically Khmer is all over the world. So we have organized, we have temples, we have businesses, and we have community leader. But we never have a democratic institution in a democratic movement to elect and oversee Khmer citizens themselves. So KOCA is going to change that. The purpose is to create a platform where overseas Khmer citizens can elect representative and work together on issue affecting Cambodia and Khmer community worldwide. So KOCA is not a political party. KOCA is not a government. KOCA does not seek power over Cambodia. Instead, KOCA seeks to provide a voice for overseas Khmer community. Is that correct, Mr. Sophoan?
Yeah, the assembly, according to democracy principles, so assembly is one of the government body, but the assembly that KOCA that we are conducting and establishing right now is the civil movement abroad, and only 9 regions that are included: Canada, Eastern US, Central US, and Western US, and South Korea, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and Europe. So those are 9 regions which mandated as the constituents, or we call Mundol Bochnot constituents. Yeah. So those regions are important, 9 regions and 7 countries. So 7 countries, starting with USA, which is having Cambodian population the most, representing for 40 seats in the US, and Canada 6 seats, and South Korea, I think 8 seats, Japan about 6 seats, New Zealand 4 seats, and Australia about 6 seats, and Europe about 8 seats. So altogether for 80 seats for the representative member of the parliament. So we are doing with election that the grassroots population will be participating to register to vote, and also candidate will be participating to register to be a candidate. But like you know, to be eligible as a voter, you have to be 18 years old, and you living in those 9 regions or 7 countries, and also you are having Cambodian blood by birth, by mom and dad, parents, sorry. Even though you married, if your wife is Cambodian, I think husband can register too. And your children, your children, your grandchildren can register too, even though you don't speak Cambodian well, or you don't read and write Cambodian, you can register. And registration is very easy because it's through digital, and this is digitalization era that everyone is enjoy with the provision and goodness or digital movement. So like here, registration, you can see this is from the US. It's easy. You just click to accept the privacy, respect of privacy. And after that, you put your name, your last name, and your address, and you pick the area that you are living, because that area that you are living is indicating your constituent. You will elect the representation in your subordinate area, constituent, or your location or your address. And after that, you don't forget to pick your ID. But most voter might be confusing that they take their own photo, not photo, that's ID. It can be driver license ID, it can be healthcare card that have your name and your date of birth. It can be student ID or state ID, any ID that have your picture and your name and your date of birth, so that we can verify, not your photo, okay? And there are 4 options, 4 boxes that you can pick one or you can pick all. That is your option. But you have to confirm, affirm, or swear that in all that this is correct when you click it, that you are having Cambodian blood by any kind of those 4 boxes. You can pick one, you can pick 2, you can pick 3, or you can pick all. And after that, you submit. One thing that you should do is don't forget to leave to put your cell phone number, which is a valid cell phone number, because we will send you the ballot, the valid ballot, through cell phone only, because the committee have to double check your registration is complete and valid and eligible, so that we can issue you the ballot through your cell phone. If the commissioner have any question, they will contact you. That's why your cell phone is very important to be contacted, and also to be informed, to be well informed about voting, about using your valid ballot to pick your candidate. So this is the procedure, simple and easy to complete. And now we have like 100 and 1,000 of registration from those 9 regions. And thank goodness to all the 9 committees. We have commissioners from US, 3 of them, Eastern US, Central US, and Western US. And from Canada, from Australia, from New Zealand, and from Europe, and from South Korea, and from Japan. They have been working very hard. Yeah, very hard. And also we have subcommittee who has helping outreach to those population, Cambodian diaspora community member, to register. Yeah. So registration started in April 10 and extended to until September 15. So you have a lot of time, but make sure you register as soon as you could. And also after you register, there is a message at the end that okay, thank you, your your registration has been completed, and we will let you know about time to vote by sending the valid ballot to your cell phone or contacting you. And many people after they register, they screenshot at the end and they share in the social media, so that the people in their network can join with this movement as well, Linda. So this is
Thank you.
part of registration,
Yeah,
voter registration. Yeah.
yeah. As our audience can see, it's only a page long and it's very simple. Your name, your address, your phone number, your who you identify with, female and male. So now is the now you, I mean, our audience and everybody has an opportunity to build something even greater. It's united voice that can speak on behalf of the Khmer diaspora. So, but KOCA can only succeed if everyone participate. A voice has no strength if nobody speaks. An assembly has no legitimacy if no one votes. So a movement has no future if nobody get involved. So this is the reason why Mr. Sophoan and I asking everyone eligible Khmer person living overseas to register. Register because you care about Cambodia. Register because you care about democracy and accountability. Register because you care about protecting Cambodia, our culture, and our future. Register because future generation deserve a Cambodia that is strong, free, prosperous, and sovereignty. So most importantly, please register because silence changes nothing. Participation create possibility. By participating, by registering, the first step you can do, everyone can do it, to register. And I put a link. Mr. Sophoan being explained, and I said it's just a page long. So today we all here, that I register, Mr. Sophoan already registered because he's the president. We all have a voice. We can remain on the sideline and watch, but that's not become a participant. In order for you to participate in this, please, the first step to register. We all can complain about problems, or we can help build a solution. A solution today is please register with KOCA. The website cannot make it more simple. I drop in the link, I drop in the website for everyone to register. So the future of Khmer diaspora voices start with one simple step, and that is registration. So join us, register, participate, and be part of this history. This is the first time that this registration is formed, right? Mr. Sophoan, is not the diaspora community have never done this before, correct?
Yeah, this is very historical, and first time that the movement have started with the assembly, and your participation. I mean, everyone. This movement is not intimidated by anything. It's just your own right thinking and right mindfulness to how you can help Cambodia. You cannot just keep complaining, but you have to keep doing. So right now, lucky that with the collective effort by KMD, by other researchers and other civil movement persons, try to have we call Samaj, and that is a public meeting with the members to survey and to collect the opinion. So all those meetings encourage us to set up the election body that we call KOEC, Khmer Overseas Election Commissioner ឬក៏ Khmer Overseas Election Commission គណៈកម្មការបោះឆ្នោតខ្មែរក្រៅប្រទេស and we got the first meeting, and the meeting by 9 commissioners from the 9 regions. They voted me as the president and Mr. Sam Kuhn as the vice president, and the rest they are members. but not only the representative or the global election body, we are also playing vital role as the region chair, such as myself is Canada chair, and I do have my subcommittee. They call Canada subcommittee. Like Mr. Sam Kuhn, he is the vice president located in East Coast of United States, and also he the chair of the East Coast of the United States. And we have Camry Kuhn. She is the chair of the Central of United States, and Nita Teo, she is the chair of the West Coast of the United States. And we do have Seng Karana. He is not only the member of the global election body, he is also the chair of the Australia region. And Mr. Kui Bunrat, he is the chair of the New Zealand. And Chun Sopiep, Mrs. Chun Sopiep, she is the chair of the Europe. You can click, this is the name of the chair. And also, if you want to see more, you can click there's photo below here. You can click to see more detail. There's photo and email to be contacted. And also, Vipbol Luan, he is the chair of, I think Vipbol Luan is South Korea. And you can click here, commissioner. Click on commissioner. Yeah. So here is more, more indicative to each of us, and brief biography, and also email to be contacted if you want to contact. Like myself, I have my cell phone here. I don't mind. If you call me, if I cannot pick up, you can leave the voice message and I can call you back. Okay, and Vipbol Luan is South Korea, correct? And also
Yes.
Cameron March, he is from Japan. So yeah, I already mentioned. And also we have one secretary who is a non-voter member. She is support all the minutes of meeting and communications. She is a Adria Chia. So we are having like 9 members who have power to vote, to approve or disapprove. And we have one secretary. And also we are working closely with KMD as a very knowledgeable advisor, consultant. And also there's a contract between KMD and LLP, we call election association, election monitoring association, who is very expertise on worldwide election to carry on the compliance or the HIPAA. I think in US they call HIPAA. It is the law of privacy protection and confidentiality and security of the data storage. So when you register, all those data will be properly handled in a secure storage. And also we compliant by each country, because those countries, especially USA and Canada, they have their own HIPAA or their own privacy and confidentiality law. So we are complied by, like in Australia, in Europe, or in New Zealand, and South Korea as well, in Japan. So we are working very, I can say what we call code of conduct, ethical, and also professional. Even though our member are technical member, but we always reminding about neutral role, professionalism, and ethics, and also thinking about protecting our voter when they register. We have to make sure that their data is secure, private, and confidential. So this is part of the election body and part of the registration that I would like to articulate more.
Thank you, Mr. Sophoan. So please check out the website. It is at koec.net to learn more about what's KOCA, who's like Mr. Sophoan, the representative, and most important thing is KOCA mission is to represent, like I said, to represent, oversee Khmer, advocate for democracy, human rights, government transparency, anti-corruption effort, and reform that benefit Cambodia and Cambodians worldwide. That's a whole bunch of lists that I just list. And we're not doing this. We're not doing this because Cambodia is such a perfect country. It's not. And Mr. Sophoan, can you help us to understand why are we doing this? Why are we asking people to register? I care about Cambodia, but what happened in Cambodia right now? What is the current state of Cambodia?
Linda, that's a very good question. We are living abroad. Most of us are in having full freedom, and we can have very good living standard, economically speaking, financially speaking. Our children, our family are secure and peaceful and progressive. But we are always looking back to our motherland, Cambodia. So the attachment is really strong. The emotion and the memories are really strong. In Cambodia, there are many waves of Cambodian population living abroad. So we are very diverse. Why I mean diverse? Because like in US and Canada or Europe, most of the Cambodian population living there are refugee seeking political asylum from the war during the Cold War. Like you see, the Khmer Rouge came to power, try to eliminate the classes and kill their own citizens, and came occupation by foreigner. Vietnamese invaded Cambodia in 1979, and after that we have Paris Peace Agreement, right? But during the Cold War, many Cambodians migrated to live permanently in a third world country. But during like my time, I came during after the Paris Peace Agreement. So I think so there are many generations and many waves of Cambodian living abroad. Some of them living permanently, but in terms of South Korea and Japan, they are migrant workers. So the assembly will be diverse, and the 80 member. So when they come to the digital assembly, their key goals are to help those local voters, because this election is not come up like simple mind, not at all. We did a research. We have our engineer, technology engineering. We have our staff who are expertise in calculating constituent by place-based and also population-based constituency election. That's why we divided with regional constituents and also local constituent. Like, for example, in Canada, we divided into three parts. First part is called Quebec part. We allocate 3 seats, and Ontario, 2 seats. Ontario 2 seats, and Western Canada 2 seats. This is for example. And this is how the assembly member can respond to the elector, and also can create a law, because the duty of the assembly is to create the law, and also to establish policy which is viable to help Cambodian abroad as well as Cambodian inside the country. So inside the country like now, you have a lot of issue like the government seen the dissolution of the Cambodian National Rickshaw Party, Cnrp, in 2017. we do not have democracy right now. We can say election in 2018, it was not fair, free, and acceptable election. Or we can say no full legitimacy because no competitor. They dissolved the Cnrp and they took away those seats that voted by the people, especially the commune councillor, 5,000, I think more than 5,000 commune councillor. They hijacked them. And they gave away to someone else who is not elected, who is not voted by the Cambodian people. And 2023, there were also election too, but no legitimacy because it's not fair and free and not acceptable by the international standard. And after that, we have scam online since 2017 until now. The scam is a big issue. And also invasion by Thai military. Right now, Thai soldiers occupy at least 72 sites along the 800 border connecting from the triangle area between Laos, Thai, and Cambodia to the ocean, the Andaman Ocean. So this 800 kilometer, Thai has intruded deeply inside Cambodia territory. And Lok Hun San, Mr. Hun San, like recently, he publicly stated about something that is not acceptable. Like, if you write one, he will beat one. Yeah? It is what he said is referred to Cambodian people, not to foreigner. So it seems like he succumbed to foreigner, but he is very aggressive to his own citizen, like Cambodian people. So this is reminded to the past when the Khmer Rouge came to power. He killed his own people. He punished his own people, not foreigner, not the invaders. So very terrible thing happening right now. We have a lot of option to do, Cambodian people around the world. Like recently, Linda, you see Cambodian come together in unity to protest Thailand invasion, right?
Yes.
But the solution is zero because the power in Hun Manat and Hun San hand, they don't bring the issue to the ICJ or ICC, which is the International Court of Justice, under the power umbrella of United Nations. And they try to have negotiation between Cambodia and Thailand, which is Thailand never respect that because they are more powerful. Their military is more superior than Cambodia. And a lot of issues that Cambodian people are very disappointed. Inside the country, they want to speak up, but they could not. When they speak up, they will be arrested, they will be intimidated, or put them in jail, with no reason. So right now, many activists, even though the Mother Nature youth activists, 5 of them are still in the jail. And political activists, many of them are still not released. And many of them are term, like in jail full term, like 6 years or 5 years, 7 years. And they are more arrested and put in jail, Linda. So this is very disappointed. So all these things, how can we do? So the election committee, like myself, I am the chair, the president of the committee. I am no political affiliation with any political party at all. I have no interest with power, with title. I came here, and including my other members, 9 of us, we came to this position, volunteer basis position, and we have no interest in title, in position, or in any financial interest. No, we volunteer. We dedicate our time, our energy to facilitate the platform that Cambodian people around the world, especially in those 9 regions, can freely participate and can express the thing that is meaningful to our Cambodia, meaningful to Cambodian abroad and Cambodian inside the country. That those are silent, they cannot speak up. If they speak up, they will be arrested. So you can speak louder by actively participate with any movement, and also this is the platform. I think I don't want to say the best platform for everyone to register to collectively create this historical movement together to create the KOCA or the Khmer Overseas Citizens Assembly. And this is first time, so your participation is very meaningful, and your voice will be heard because you work together in unity, right? Soldier together to solve the Cambodian problem through policy making, through persuading international community. Like if you are assemblies member in Canada, you can talk with Canadian government. As you are members, some member of the assembly in the United States, you can talk with U.S. government. Our aim is to push on respect of Paris Peace Agreement, PPA, okay? Because after the dissolution of the Cnrp in 2017, Cambodian is not in the track or with the PPA, Paris Peace Agreement. And the Thailand invasion also, because we are not compliant by PPA, and the government, the powerful government right now, does not pay give value, I mean, not pay attention to the Paris Peace Agreement as well. So this is very bad luck for Cambodian people and bad luck for this nation. So the assembly will push forward to how we can bring back PPA. Like recently, Cambodian diaspora community member and also his subcommittee of the KOCA in Canada, he met with the ambassador of Canada in Montreal, and he came to visit his family in a short period, and he will return back to Cambodia after tomorrow. He promised with us that he will bring all the concern to Cambodian here and the assembly that going to create it. He said that more powerful, that he can bring messages to Cambodian government, because Canada invested about 2.5 billion, like ABA bank belong to Canada. And also Canada play a very vital role in Paris Peace Agreement. So like 6 members of the assembly after the 23rd October, when we announced the result, those 6 members can do more campaigning about Canadian to enforce or to persuade Canadian government to help Cambodia to bring back the Paris Peace Agreement and also democracy and the respect of human rights. Especially, Linda, there's upcoming election like 2027 commune election and 2028 national election, which is very important that the assembly, the 80 members, will play vital role to push for free, fair, and acceptable election, both commune election in 2027 and the national election in 2028, so that the winner will have full legitimacy, and Cambodia will be strong in international state. United Nations can accept Cambodian status, and also Paris Peace Agreement will be meaningful, and Cambodian sovereignty will be respected, fully respected, and also economy of Cambodia will be progressive and sustainable in a sustainable way and inclusive way. So we hope all this will happen by participation from all of you to register to vote. And one thing that I want to announce too is to stand for candidate. So the candidate, you should be 25 years old and up, and you have knowledge of Cambodian language, listening and understanding, writing and reading, maybe not a big issue because we want to get more involved from the younger generation who grown up in the United States and Canada. Like in my election body, we have a few of them who are grown up in here. They came from the refugee camp since they was a baby, and they grown up in here. They cannot read and write Khmer properly, but they are very engaged in Khmer heritage, and they want to help Cambodian people inside the country. They cannot enjoy life only in here without paying attention to Cambodian people or to their heritage, Khmer heritage, Cambodian heritage. And also have some background of democratic engagement, at least 2 years and up, and send us a short resume or curriculum vitae and short statement clearly about your goal, your aims, and your mission statement, so that the committee will consider to approve your candidate. So until now, we have many candidates has already been submitted, and congratulations all those submitted as a candidate. You are very brave, and you are very admired by everyone because you are younger generation, most of them younger generation, and I encourage women, younger women to be a candidate. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Mr. Mr. Sophoan. What you summarize is what happened in Cambodia right now. Mr. Sophoan have talked about the lack of transparency, the weak accountability, the human rights concern, political opposition being in jail, and we are in June right now, and next month is July. July is the anniversary of the killing of Dr. Kam Lay, and that is what so the Dr. Kam Lay is the political analyst, so he's not involved with the government, but he's analyzed what's going on in Cambodia. And what we Mr. Sophoan have not mentioned that Hun Sen, the Hun family, been in power for over 45 years. And also the political power in Cambodia has concentrated within a small circle of elite family. So Mr. Hun Sen hand his son Hun Manait the prime minister position. The last couple months he been taking his grandchildren around, and he even proud of that, to show people around that this is the next generations of the Hun family that going to rule Cambodia. Cambodia has 17 million people, and Cambodia belongs to everyone. It's not just the Hun family, not just the small concentrated circle of the elite people that willing to sacrifice themselves for the Hun family. So in that case, the future of Cambodia affects us all, affects the diaspora, and also affects the 17 million people in there in Cambodia. What I always tell people, the people of Cambodia that living inside Cambodia need an opportunity. Everybody, I can answer to Mr. Hun Sen, everybody can get a master's degree, everybody can get a PhD degree, everybody can be a doctor. But at the same time, you have to offer the opportunity to the Cambodian people. His grandchildren go to the best school, and where the public school in Cambodia is barely have a door, have a window, have enough teacher to even teach. That's not playing. That's not equal level of education. And yes, 17 million people, Cambodian children, should able to go to school, should able to offer the opportunity to participate in elections in a level field. Hun Sen should not be able to hand the prime minister position to his son, and now he is walking around with his grandchildren and showing them around, and that just not it's not what election is. And Mr. Sophoan keep saying about Cambodia is not, when there's election, it's not a true elections, free, fair, and just elections. It's not. If it free, fair, and just, we would not be having one last name, the Hun family, the small circle of elite holding power for almost 50 years. So this is, so the future of Cambodia affects us all, affects the diaspora, it affects our family, it affects our children, it affects the reputation of our nation. When Mr. Sophoan talking about cyber scam is growing like mushroom. And this is 2016, and we keep seeing. So finally, the Hun Sen acknowledged that Cambodia has a house cyber scam. So they are arresting people, they are closing down cyber scam compound, but they can never arrest the perpetrator, the head of the compound. Who is in charge of that compound? Nobody know. We only arrest the poor people that working in those compound, people that being tricked to work in the compound, and nothing else. So who is responsible for this cyber scam in Cambodia? The answer is still the Hun family. Who let them in? If they don't let them in, how did they come in? He asked, who let them in? Well, you the one asking the question. So so again, KOCA was created because many of us believe that Khmer people should have an organized voice in discussion about Cambodian future. So Khmer people, overseas Khmer people, should have an organized voice. So the answer is very simple. Cambodia is part of our identity. Our grandparents, like Mr. Sophoan said, many family come over to America because they are refugees. They come over to South Korea and Japan as a migrant worker. So our parents, our grandparents sacrifice everything to preserve our culture. Many of them survive war. Many survive genocide. Many arrive in the foreign country that we listed with nothing. Yet they work hard and rebuild their life. So today we enjoy the opportunity, like Mr. Sophoan said, that's the word he said, opportunity, because of those sacrifice. Now it is our responsibility to help preserve and strengthen my identity and for our future generations. So if Mr. Sophoan and I, or you that watching, or anybody, if we do not participate, who will? If we remain silent, who will speak for us? So if we do not organize, who will represent our concern? So I just want in Khmer people say, oh, you know, young man net, or in English you translate, oh, we just one person, what can we do? Never underestimate the power of our voice. And also this is never underestimate the power of diaspora. Around the world, diaspora, Cambodian diaspora community have influenced history. We have supported democratic movement, we promoted human rights, so we have done all that. And many of Cambodian diaspora, they came to America before even 1975. Many of us come in 1980 after the war, after the genocide, but nevertheless, this is the opportunity for our Khmer diaspora to contribute. And the first step to doing that, please register yourself to vote. Please register yourself to vote. And if you feel passionate about Cambodia, please register yourself and send in your profile and be considered as a candidate, because you do care about Cambodia. Anything you want to add, Mr. Sophoan, regarding why people participate?
Thank you, Linda. You detail everything. I just want to captivate one thing is Cambodian diaspora. You have contributed greatly to the economy of Cambodia, because according to the research by ADB and World Bank, 1 year the Cambodian abroad contributed foreign currency to develop economy in Cambodia, not less than $600 million. So this is a huge contribution to the sustainable economy development in Cambodia. So you are the power. And also, like Linda said, from history point of view, Cambodian abroad has bring change to Cambodia, especially every time when Cambodia faced with challenges and annihilation of foreigner. So only leader from abroad that can liberate Cambodia every time. You look back to 1,000 years ago in 802. So King Jayavarman II, or King Jayavarman II, escaped from Java, silent kingdom, right now is Indonesia, Malaysia, came secretly to Cambodia, and he campaigned around the Lesab Lake to bring back solidarity in one voice and declare Cambodia independent at Kulen Mountain, we call Mahendra Bapata Mountain, by creating the political system we call Deva Raja. It means God King leadership. So it's very suitable during that period, like 802, between before London and New York were created, it long time ago. And from that time, Cambodia enjoyed the progress and development 802 until 14th century. And the king who is very well known is Suryavarman II, who built the Angkor Wat Temple, and Jayavarman VII, who built the Bayon and Angkor Thom Temple. And also he built bridges, he built hospitals, and he built university throughout Cambodia. But after that, Cambodian was sacked, Angkor Wat was sacked by Thai military, and King Ong Duong, who was hijacked to Thailand since he was a baby, and he was ordained as a monk to study and to practice Buddhism in Thailand. So when he became a king, King Ong Duong, looked westward to France to ask for assistance. That's why France came to Cambodia to protect Cambodia and protect Cambodian current sovereignty by forcing Thailand to sign the border agreement we call the Siam France Treaty 1904 and 1909. Sorry, 1904 and 1907. This map is they call the 200,000 scale map that King Norodom Sihanouk, when Cambodia became the member of the United Nations, deposited this map with the United Nations. That's why when King Norodom Sihanouk bring lawsuit against Thailand in 1962 about the intrusion of Previya Temple, the ICJ, the International Court of Justice, gave victory to Cambodia, and Thailand that time not to respect the court decision, but the international community, including the United States, told Thailand to respect. That's why we gained the Previya back. That's why this time, why Hun Manet, when he confirmed in front of the assembly that he will bring the lawsuit to ICJ during the assembly meeting and Senate meeting in Cambodia and Phnom Penh, but later on he did not take the lawsuit to ICJ. What happening in Cambodia? The question is Cambodia independent or not independent? So if we are independent, we can do whatever for the benefit of Cambodia, right? For the interest of Cambodia. But when Hun Manet cannot cannot conduct or carry on or carry out the thing or undertake those promises in front of the Cambodian people by bring lawsuit against Thailand invasion to ICJ, it means Cambodian is not independent. Legally speaking, politically speaking, and diplomatically speaking, this is not fair for Cambodian people. We could not allow a few leader, top leader, to do whatever they want. They should resign from their position and let the Cambodian people decide their future. And Cambodian abroad, recently, Cambodian diasporic community bring Cambodia the Paris Peace Agreement. So your involvement is very powerful. That's why when you register for election and when you join to create the assembly overseas, the assembly will represent you to bring positive change for Cambodia. Democracy, human rights, inclusion, and meritocracy, like Linda said about Mr. Hun Sen boasting that his grandchildren is very smart because they graduated master degree. It's okay in your home, in Hun Sen home, in your Hun Sen family, okay. But if you use title as the chief of Senate, especially during the king is not presenting in Cambodia, you look like a king because you are substitute king. Because according to the law of Cambodia, the chair of the Senate will be acting king, acting on behalf of the king when the king is not inside the country. So when you take your grandchildren with you, it means that you are not respecting meritocracy in Cambodia. You are not respecting the constitution of Cambodia, right? Because every Cambodian youth should have the same opportunity by applying to compete to that position. Not to bring your grandchildren to sit behind you and you think this is a good thing. No, not a good thing, because you are a public servant. You are not a private person. So you have to know how to differentiate between private life and public life. When you are the politician, especially not opposition leader, you are a member of parliament and you are the minister, you are the Senate, and you are the president of the Senate. You bring your grandchildren and bring your children and your family to the public, and you try to tell Cambodian people to respect you. That's not right. That's not a democratic leadership. It is dictator leadership, and it is not acceptable for Cambodian people. That's why we see inside the country, Cambodian people cannot talk right now, cannot voice out right now, even though concern about Thailand invasion, those few people has been arrested already, put in jail. So they cannot speak up anything. Even though scam, they talk about scam, they are arrested. So you are living abroad, you are free to speak up. You are in a free country. So you have to use your voice and you have to use your participation more beneficial to yourself, your family, your community, especially your Cambodian motherland.
Thank you, Mr. Sophoan. We are over our time. And I hope that in the next couple of weeks, you and your vice president, this message for Sam. Sam, hopefully you can join us to encourage people to vote. So do you have any last word for 2 minutes to encourage people to vote, to register, the first step, to register, be a candidate, and to vote?
Absolutely, Linda. Very good opportunity to express and show up your leadership on the international stage, right? Like myself and other 8 members, we set up the platform for you, and we're happy to support you. You just go to website koec.net and you can see everything in there. Right now it is in English, but if you want to understand more in Cambodian, you can use Google Translation. It's not perfect, but KMD, Madame Musahua is working to help with that translation. So I hope it will become into Khmer language sooner for those who cannot read English. I know there's some challenges for migrant workers in South Korea and Japan. They are not proficient in English. So, but luckily that Google provide translation. Not perfect, but at least you understand some level of English. And easy for you. Just register it. And if you want to stand as a candidate, you are more powerful than just registration to vote. So voting and to be a candidate, so you upgrade yourself. And for the KOEC member, we appreciate your participation and we are ready to answer all your questions. Thank you.
Yes, and their email, their phone number is on the webpage. Please contact them. First of all, thank you, Mr. Sophoan, for joining the show. I would like to close the show by leaving the important messages regarding KOCA. So I want everyone to make sure that the strength of the Khmer overseas community begin with your participation. When I say you, everyone's participations. Our voice cannot be powerful if we remain on the sideline. So please stop standing and watch. It become powerful when each of us take action. So every registration, it's not just a name on the list. It's a voice added to a growing movement. Every new member strengthens our collective ability to advocate for democracy, human rights, transparency, accountability, and positive changes for Cambodia. We in America, we oversee, we don't need anything. We live in a country that we have a job, we have everything. So we do not, what we're doing, because we care so much about Cambodia. Cambodia's future should not be left to a few. Cambodia's future should not left to a Hun family. It should be shaped by the collective voices of Khmer people everywhere, both at home and both overseas. So as overseas Khmer, we have the opportunity and responsibility to support the effort to promote good government, protect national interests, defend human rights, and create a brighter future for the next generations. So if we want to see positive change in Cambodia, we must first unite. If we want our concern to be heard, we must organize. If we want our voices to matter, we must participate. So today, I encourage you, please register. Encourage you, your family, your friend that is Khmer, invite them to register. Share this message through your community, to the Khmer community. Every registration make our movement stronger. So every voice makes a difference. Every person Cambodian can join, bring us one step closer to strong Khmer community and a better future for Cambodia. So together we can build a united overseas Khmer voice that is informed, engaged, committed to helping Cambodia move forward to a better future, a future where freedom, opportunity, justice, and prosperity. And thank you for being with us today. I'm Linda, and Mr. Sophoan is here to answer. If you have any comment or questions, please put it on the screen. Again, the future is something we waited for. This is the first time we even register to vote, that we can decide about Cambodia. So please register yourself, register your family, register today. Make your voice count and be part of the positive change for Cambodians. So one people, one voice, one future. Register today and help strengthen the voice of Khmer people around the world for a better Cambodia. Anything you want to add, Mr. Seng? Mr. Pon Seng?
Oh yeah, you reminded me about the Mahatma Gandhi proverb. He said that you are the agent of change you want to see in the world. អ្នកគឺជាភ្នាក់ងារនៃការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរដែលអ្នកចង់ឃើញពិភពលោកមុខមាត់ថ្មី So Mahatma Gandhi, you see, he's the hero of the India, and now you are hero of Cambodia abroad. So register to vote and ចុះឈ្មោះអ្នកគឺជាវីរជននៅក្រៅប្រទេសដោយ Mahatma Gandhi ដែរ เนี่ยคือเจ็บเนี่ยในการปรับโด so you have to believe in what Martin Luther King said that injustice anywhere destroy justice everywhere it mean in Cambodian that អយុត្តិធម៌វាកើតនៅទីណាវាបំផ្លាញយុត្តិធម៌គ្រប់ទីកន្លែងអញ្ចឹងគុំគិតថាអូថ្ងៃហ្នឹងកើតនៅលើគ្រួសារផ្សេងគ្រួសារអញអត់អីទេអញសង្ងំសក់មិនមែនទេបាទអញ្ចឹង like Dr. Camday also said that if you do nothing you also the victim yeah សិនតែអ្នកអត់ធ្វើអ្វីខ្លះអ្នកក៏ជាជនរងគ្រោះដូចគ្នាអញ្ចឹងឥឡូវយើងឃើញស្រុកខ្មែរ right now you can see everywhere in Cambodia so victims everywhere not only the Cambodian opposition party member not only the social activists or environmental activists but those in higher ranking officer too you are the victim as well so because you neglect how to engage to oppose injustice អញ្ចឹងបានថាអយុត្តិធម៌កើតនៅទីណាវាបំផ្លាញយុត្តិធម៌គ្រប់ទីកន្លែងដោយMartin Luther King បាននិយាយអញ្ចឹង injustice anywhere destroy justice everywhere so your participation in KOCA will bring us justice and solidarity in unity one voice and your one voice is very matter thank you yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Sophoan Seng, for joining us, and I hope our audience can totally understand, can not just understand us, register, spread the word, and be a voice for a better Cambodia. On that note, thank you so much, and I see you next time with your Vice President, Mr. Sophoan.
Thank you, Linda. You have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
ឥឡូវនេះដូចសុកខ្វាងកំពុងមានរឿងអ្នកណាចង់មកជួយខ្មែរបើហ៊ុនសែនជាអ្នកដឹកនាំប្រទេសមានតែមកសហការមើលរដ្ឋាភិបាលហ៊ុនសែនគេដឹងថារដ្ឋាភិបាលនឹងរដ្ឋាភិបាលចោលណាចង់មកធ្វើការជាមួយចោលណាចង់ការពារចោលគេអត់មកទេអញ្ចឹងដរាបណាហ៊ុនសែននៅកាន់អំណាចខ្មែរស្លាប់ហើយយើងបាត់បង់ទឹកដីហើយបរទេសមានលេសចូលមកហើយឥឡូវឃើញសៀមបាញ់អាកាស៊ីណូនឹងហ្មងគេចង់បានលេសគេថាគេមកកំទេចចោលបាញ់មកកប៉ាល់ហោះអា drone បាញ់មកឃើញឆេះមនុស្សរត់ពួកបរទេស 120000 នាក់ដែលគេបង្ខំឲ្យធ្វើការណារត់ឆ្លេឆ្លាឆោឡោពួកតម្លាក់គ្រាប់បែកអាពួកចៅថាទេឯងនៅធ្វើការឲ្យអញនៅកំចេញទៅណាតម្លាក់គ្រាប់បែកពេញណាវាធាក់ទ្វាវាបាញ់គ្នាវាទៅវាចេញរត់អតតែអញ្ចឹងបើថារឿងនេះរឿងធំណារឿងចៅគឺធំជាងរឿងព្រំដែនទៀតចាំបានហ៊ុនសែនមានរឿងពីរម្ដងទៀតណាត្រូវនិយាយឲ្យខ្មែរណាស្ទើរតែអង្វរហ៊ុនសែនថាបើហ៊ុនសែនឯងណាស្រឡាញ់ជាតិតែបន្តិចណាបើហ៊ុនសែនឯងអាណិតខ្មែរតែបន្តិចណាហ៊ុនសែនឯងចោះចេញទៅដើម្បីឲ្យខ្មែរមានតំណាងដែលស័ក្តិសមអនុវត្តសូមឲ្យអនុវត្តកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងទីក្រុងប៉ារីសអានឹងរឿងហ៊ុនសែនឯងអត់ចង់បានកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងទីក្រុងប៉ារីសយកមកអនុវត្តនឹងរឿងផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនទេប៉ុន្តែបើអាណិតខ្មែរណាសូមឲ្យគេអនុវត្តកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងទីក្រុងប៉ារីសទៅបើហ៊ុនសែនមិនចង់ហ៊ុនសែនឯងចេញទៅណាទៅប៉ុន្តែឲ្យមានរដ្ឋាភិបាលឲ្យមានតំណាងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាសូមឲ្យអនុវត្តកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងទីក្រុងប៉ារីសយើងរួចខ្លួនមួយហើយរួចខ្លួនទី2ហ៊ុនសែនឯងចុះចេញទៅបើហ៊ុនសែនឯងនៅកាន់អំណាចណាគេមើលឃើញថាស្រុកខ្មែរជាស្រុកចោលដឹកនាំដោយចោលអត់មាននរណាមកជួយចោលទេហើយយើងចង់ឲ្យបរទេសអន្តរជាតិមកជួយយើងប៉ុន្តែគេអត់មកទេព្រោះមកជួយយើងដោយជួយចោលព្រោះមកជួយហ៊ុនសែនឯងហ្នឹងឲ្យហ៊ុនសែនឯងកាន់អំណាចតទៀតហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងគេអត់មកទេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនិយាយបញ្ចប់ទៅណាស្ទើរតែអង្វរហ៊ុនសែននិយាយមែនទេបើគាត់អាណិតខ្មែរស្រឡាញ់ជាតិតែបន្តិចណាគាត់ត្រូវដកខ្លួនហើយឲ្យអនុវត្តកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងទីក្រុងប៉ារីសឲ្យគេមកជួយខ្មែរដោយមិនមកជួយចោលមិនមកធ្វើការមកការពារបន្តជីវិតនយោបាយឲ្យចោលដឹកនាំប្រទេសចូលដៃជាមួយអាចោលម៉ាហ្វៀឲ្យវាធ្វើអីបានតាមចិត្តដូចវាធ្វើ4 5 4 10ឆ្នាំចុងក្រោយអញ្ចឹងសូមឲ្យសម្លេងខ្ញុំនេះណាបានលឺទៅដល់ស្រុកខ្មែរគឺអ្នកនៅចិត្តស្និទ្ធជាមួយហ៊ុនសែនសូមឲ្យអង្វរហ៊ុនសែនទៅថាយើងអត់បានសុខអីខ្មែរយើងខ្ទេចហើយបើហ៊ុនសែននៅកាន់អំណាចសូមឲ្យហ៊ុនសែនចុះចេញទៅណាទៅ ប៉ុន្តែដើម្បីឲ្យខ្មែរបានសុខតោះតែមានអ្នកដឹកនាំដែលអនុវត្តកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងទីក្រុងប៉ារីស្នើអនុវត្តកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងទីក្រុងប៉ារីហើយផ្ដាច់ចំណងជាមួយចៅកុំឲ្យថារដ្ឋាភិបាលខ្មែរជារដ្ឋាភិបាលចៅដោយសពថ្ងៃសូមអរគុណបាទ